So yeah, this is our topic. I set him up while he takes care of business. GTA 6 dropped this, y'all. Dropped this week, man. Absolutely insane trailer, right? Broke the internet. The views I can't even keep up with at this point. As far as 18 million views.
That's crazy.
On YouTube channel. Biggest YouTube debut ever, 93 million views over its first 24 hours. Oh man, over 123 at press time. Insane. A lot of commentary here. And yeah, I mean, where can we start? Besides the breaking of every record, Shadow, we got to talk about the game itself. And this is, I believe, Saab's beloved Rockstar. So you're back. Your thoughts? This is your topic. Where you at with it?
Yeah, man. I mean, GTA 5 launched in 2012.
Wow.
The tail end of the Xbox 360, PS3 generation, the start of the Wii U generation, if you want to call it that, the generation. That's how far back this game goes. And the fact that, I've always felt that nobody one-ups Rockstar but Rockstar. Nobody can. Nobody puts in the time, the resources to make a game and have them talk about it, release it when they think it's ready. And there's no other metric other than when it's ready, you'll get it.
Yep.
And however long it takes for that game to be ready, if this game comes out in 2025, we are looking at a game that's 13 years in the making. That's insane. Like, I was super impressed. The thing about Rockstar also is that when you have these trailers and they break them down afterwards, you realize, they're not showing you the vertical slice. They're not showing you what they hope the game will be. They're showing you the game. They're showing you the game, whether it be in cinematics, which are usually in the real-time engine, which is the Rage engine, right? An engine that they created and have been refining over years and multiple games, including the Red Dead franchise. When you look at this game, there's pretty much nothing that I've seen to this point since GTA 5 compares to what they're looking to do with GTA 6 and going back to Vice City. Well, not Vice City. We're going back to essentially Florida, right? With the state of Leonida is what they're calling Florida, Leonida. And obviously Vice City will be included within the state of Leonida. The level of detail that I saw in this trailer is just mind-boggling to me, really, when you think about, these consoles are powerful, but when you think about what they're trying to do here in terms of what I think they're trying to do is in terms of density, right?
Yeah.
Density and scale. They're doing both, I feel. When you look at the flamingos flying out and you see like 1,000 flamingos, and then in Red Dead you saw like 50 of them, whatever the case may be. You see the leaps in technology. You see what they're trying to do. And again, it's one of those things where you can't help but, be gobsmacked because that's the game, right? You know that they're not trying to fool you. You know that this is the game. So again, I was super impressed. I was, I was sad for the team that they didn't have their moment the way they should have had it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the end result is still the same. The internet went crazy for it. The world went crazy for it. And guys, next year, well, not next year, the year after next, we will have at some point.
People breathe a sigh of relief that they.
Yeah, exactly.
2024.
Because this is the game that everybody gets out of the way of. You just don't play with this. You don't play with GTA. What did you guys think? Because again, I'm a Rockstar fan.
Yeah.
Red Dead.
Would you say that's your number one studio? Who would be your top 3 studios?
Man,
Never asked you that.
It's Rockstar, Arcane, and I love baseball, so it's got to be Sony San Diego.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, but like Rockstar really is, again, because I remember playing the original GTAs, the top-down
the top-down. Wow.
On PlayStation 1, right? Because again, in PlayStation 1, you guys know, everything under the sun came out in that game. There was so many wacky and quirky games. and you see this, you're like, oh wow, they're really trying to do this murder simulation or whatever. And you know, obviously it's top down, it's cartoonish, but you see what they're getting at. And then you make the jump to the PlayStation 2 and 3. When 3 came out, I was like, oh, they're realizing the same vision in 3D. And they got it right. And I remember playing this, and I'm like, is this really as good as I think it is? And again, you go back to it now, and it's of a time, and it doesn't hold up as well. But the essence of what they were trying to do, and how important that game is to the history of game, you cannot deny that. So, yeah, they really, to me, Rockstar signifies just that. They're rock stars, and they really, their goal and their aim every time they come out is to raise the bar in a way that no one else can touch. People can look up at it and be like, wow, this is amazing. How, you know, what can we glean from this to add to our open world? But no one's going to have the budget. No one is going to put the time, the effort to really do the things that Rockstar does in their game. So again, that's why every time a Rockstar game releases, it's a moment, right? It really is a special moment. And at this rate, they don't release a whole lot of games. So, you know, you get one every decade. Like, you know, it's funny because I don't know if you guys noticed that in the comments section of the video up on Rockstar's site, there were people literally talk about shout out to the homies that didn't make it to the trailer, the homies that, you know, were here 10 years ago. Yeah, it was one of those things where they paying homage to their friends that weren't here to witness the GTA 6 video because crazy. It's a decade in the making. You know what I mean? It's kind of bonkers that this is, but this is what they do. I mean, this is the core game we're talking about.
Yes,
we're not even talking about GTA Online. GTA Online is a whole nother thing.
Beast.
We don't know how they're going to handle that. Is this GTA Online going to be attached to this? Or is this the single player game and we'll get GTA Online later on? Right, and just attaching it to present GTA Online because they upgraded, right? They upgraded GTA Online to be more in line. I guess the upgrade was technically on the Xbox One PS4 generation, the upgrade, and that's what they've been using moving forward now, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't play GTA Online. So maybe that is the case, and they add to that, or is it going to be its own thing, or are they going to do the crazy thing, which I don't know. I don't think they'll do is rebuild the whole thing from the ground up for GTA 6. Who knows? I have no idea, but we're going to see at least this game they're going to sell us this version of the game. And they're going to sell us a PC version of the game at some point.
PC, no announcement on PC at launch.
No announcement on PC. If that next Nintendo console could run it in any way, shape, or form that's reasonable, it will be on that platform. And then, of course, we'll get a next-gen upgrade or whatever re-release of this game. They're going to sell us this game multiple times. They're going to make billions upon billions of dollars. And people will be happy giving it to them because they know that it's GTA 6. Yeah. So, you know, capping for a game before it's out is one of those things. But I'm like, they don't really miss in my book. I know you guys aren't Red Dead guys, but in my book they don't miss.
No, Red Dead's fine. We can't. It's just not for everybody. But
we can't understand graphical masterpiece.
Can't understand. Dispute the quality.
Horse bulls.
Yeah, when you know they pay attention to that, it's real. You stupid. Addict, man. GTA 6. Your thoughts? The trailer. What was you thinking when you saw this thing?
I mean, it definitely, I'm looking forward to playing it. Like, as far as, like, everyone else, like, I've always saw, like, up until 5, I saw GTA as, like, a really fun game that I really enjoy playing because of, you know, all the support they've done from, like, the GTA 4 franchise. But I ain't gonna lie, like, after I played GTA 5 and I expected, like, more support when it comes to, like, the single-player narrative, and they never done it. And they just focused on the online infrastructure. It's just like I'm not as hyped for it anymore. Look, I'm going to play it, and I think it's going to definitely be the biggest game that came out in a long, long, long time for the foreseeable future. But it's just like it's something I'm going to play one time and probably never touch again because it's like I don't like that multiplayer stuff. I don't. Like my brother, he going to probably put like 1,000+ hours into it. But it's just like I'm going to play that campaign one time.
Oh, the campaign you
maybe,
play. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe twice. depending if they do some things, where it's like some form of replayability. But I ain't gonna lie, like at GTA Online kind of killed my hype for GTA franchise going forward because I know out the gate they're gonna put there's a lot of budgeting going into that single player, but I know after that initial single player is out, that's it. Unless you like the multiplayer, it's a wrap. Yeah, and I'm gonna enjoy playing the single player. Don't get me wrong, but it's just as far as like being really, really excited for it. It'll come out and I'll play it definitely. It'll be probably I'll be really hyped to play it. But I know that they're not gonna most likely do anything with that single player after the actual game comes out. Right. So,
well, were you impressed? Did you at least like what you saw? This is my question.
Man, it looked cool. I feel like I need to see more like
I miss Happy Addict. I don't feel like a Happy Addict lately. I don't know. It's just happy.
It doesn't. I get it. You guys are excited, and that's cool.
He's like, you guys. He said, I get it that you dudes like that, but this is
no. It's not about not liking. Like I beat GTA 5. I enjoy playing GTA 5.
Oh wait, say that again. Say that word. You enjoyed?
I played that day one.
Dope.
I sat in the long giant line that was there, and what's funny, it's just like I expected more from that campaign. I expected to build off for Franklin, Michael, and Trevor, and I never got it. So it was just like, so you want me to put more time investment into another game with 2 more characters, knowing that nothing after that happens? Because to me,
but you did enjoy what you first played. You did enjoy.
No, I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed doing the heist.
I like when you enjoy stuff.
But I just don't. To me, if you, in order to really truly enjoy the experience of GTA 5, you got to get on that multiplayer, and it's just I did.
That's not true.
Like how many people here can? How many people here can also say did you guys play GTA 5 when it came back to the Xbox One? Did you rebeat it?
No,
hell no.
Because it had no value outside of that single player experience. Like,
the multiplayer is where they at. They outside of that joint. I definitely agree with you there. That's for sure. No doubt. That was it. I'm sorry, I didn't cut you off.
Yeah. I'm good.
No doubt.
I mean, I see people, look, I'm going to play the game. Like, here's my thing. Like, I'm not sitting here doing jumping jacks, slapping my side.
Dip down, hit us with the line. He said, I'm happy that you're happy. You hit us with that. I'm happy that you're happy.
I'm excited you guys are happy, and I'm going to be right there with you. But I know in my soul that excitement's going to last for like 2-3 days because that multiplayer, and who knows, maybe they'll hit me with the multiplayer. Right. I don't know. But my brother is obsessed.
Yeah,
he took over his life.
Yeah, exactly. Outside.
See, and I'm excited for people like him that love that.
There you go. You happy
that multiplayer thing.
There you go.
But it's just like, as far as me, I'm excited to get my hands on that campaign because I know Rockstar does crazy stuff with their games, and they're gonna evolve that that type of game like immersively. But like to me too, I played. When I played GTA 5, I played Red Dead 2. I am not feeling the clunkiness of the player, and I feel like they're not going to fix that. And I get it. People are like, it's realistic. You can't stop on a dime. That's cool. It's a game, though. If I wanted to do that, I'd go out there and jog
with the control. I got you. You need to see true gameplay system improvements.
Y'all remember the argument I had with Addict with Red Dead?
Yes, I remember. Oh my God.
Years ago now at this point.
Yes.
He was just not about that.
He's not about it.
I'm not saying that you guys don't have the right to enjoy it, but it's just like, I'm not there. That's like, oh my God, it's a 2025. I can't wait.
You not popping bottles? Like, you dudes is popping bottles. You ain't there.
Like, yo, that looks cool. You know what's funny is it was when it dropped. I didn't even watch it. I went in there and got my brother and me and him both watched it. So it's just like, it's cool. I'm gonna enjoy playing it.
I just like when you enjoy stuff.
There is way more games that I'm looking forward to over GTA 6.
Facts. All right.
For instance, Final Fantasy Rebirth. I'm looking more forward to that.
Was you hyped? Was you excited?
Because that's coming out sooner, or because
it mainly coming out sooner. Here's the thing, like it's mainly just I know I'm not going to enjoy the entire game, the entirety package of GTA 6.
That's fair.
And it's just the campaign I'm going to enjoy. I bought that game twice. and I only really played it once. Like I enjoy playing it, I do, but I think like the GTA thing with me went out the floor.
Yeah, you got
like
that phase.
The old days where you could just spawn jets in front of you and stuff. Like it's just like after that, it's still a phenomenal game, and Rockstar is definitely top 5 developers in the industry. But I'm not going out and saying that it's like the most hype game that's ever coming out. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm enjoying it with you, but I'm not going to trick myself and hyping myself up for a year and a half to 2 to play something for 2 days to just drop it, because I know that's what's gonna happen.
That's fair. That's fair. You know where you at with it. I just like bothering you. Continue on. Let's King, your thoughts. GTA, Florida in the building. Where we at?
The one game that can dodge the criticism and the softness of what's going on that we have with the individuals that are vocal nowadays, sensitive dudes, softback, jellyback dudes.
Jellyback dude. Okay, that's ain't for that.
Grand Theft Auto didn't care about y'all. Like Grand Theft Auto went out there to offend you, to put culture in your face, and it's always been topical. Like Grand Theft Auto has always been like an encapsulation of whatever time that's going on. San Andreas for me was a peak, because I'm not from Cali.
That was a peak for me too. San Andreas. That was a peak for me too.
No, I didn't say it was the peak. I said it was a peak for me into LA culture.
Oh, peak, like look.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because what I saw was I learned LA culture from Colors, the movie, Boys in the Hood, stuff like that. And it was always like the negative stuff. Not saying that the Grand Theft Auto didn't have like some negative connotation to it, but it was still, CJ was dope. Going around the neighborhood, when I got to Cali, the first thing I thought was, wow, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas prepared me for this. like all the houses look like in the game. Yeah. And I was like, yo, I said, this is really dope. I know it's gonna be a year from now. So it's so many games that's coming out ahead of time. I can't really say that my excitement for it is super high, because I have to wait, and there's a lot of stuff that's coming out before then. But I know the day that it comes out, day and date, I'm going to be playing it. I'm going to finish the story. I never got into the online aspect of it, and the online aspect of it is as robust as Fortnite. Yeah. Like they make their money off. I forgot what their currency is called.
Shark
Shark card?
Is it Shark cards? I don't know what the actual currency is. Maybe it's just called Shark currency. I don't know.
Right. But what Addict was saying, I understand. They was not dropping any story-driven stuff, right? The stuff that we got for Vice City, like the Ballet, the Gay Tony and stuff like that stuff was cool. They didn't do that with 5.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And what they did do, though, I saw them dropping story content for the online. Remember, they had this heist thing, and all types of stuff was around the online. And I'm like, how robust is this? So I think now they learned a lesson from 5 that the online was separate from the story. And I think they're going to do it in a fashion that the online, because now we're online always, right? Now I think they're going to do the online and the story in a way that is together. And Addict is going to get that story content that's going to be driven towards the online. I think Grand Theft Auto 6 is always online. The story is built and wrapped around the online, and it's one big giant package instead of 2 separate packages.
Oh, don't say that. People are going to be really upset if it's that.
They shouldn't be, because it should be a way for you to play it in a way that you don't have to worry about, somebody putting a bounty on your head and stuff like that. But I think the game is going to be dope. I definitely saw it graphically out of this world.
Wow.
And the first thing you heard these monkey mouth dudes saying was the first hurdle for Grand Theft Auto 6 is Little Man.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know about it. People saying it.
When Baldur's Gate showed you, Baldur's Gate 3 showed you Little Man is leading the charge. stop with the rhetoric, bro. Your unstable box is the problem. That's why y'all need a pro. So hopefully that pro come out right before that joint come out to get your frames up, because your frames is looking a little weak right now. But yeah, y'all, I will always stay on the head. Pause.
You mentioned that, and it's funny because most people are speculating this game is a 30 FPS game, right?
Yeah.
Well, because what happens is, this is what always happens, right? You start getting to a point in the generation, you start getting the things that you want out of the generation, especially the hardcore, right? We're obviously the bells and whistles, the prettiness, the resolution, that's great, but we want performance. Everybody's used to that 60 FPS. We want that now. And in comes a game like this that pushes the boundaries, right?
30, bro.
30, right? I see that's 30. So if it is true that we're just getting a refresh of the Xbox consoles, right?
There's a potential the Pro could be the 60 frames definitive.
And this is the thing for on the PlayStation side, right? If like King said, if that coincides, it could have a little bit of a cool there because there's no PC version, right? So at least they haven't talked about it yet. And they knowing Rockstar, they know they can sell you this game again. They're going to wait. They're going to wait. And it's going to be at least a year after whatever this game releases that they're going to give you a PC version. It could be like if that coincides, all of a sudden this looks more, PlayStation centric, if you want to say that.
They marketing.
I'm going to tell you this right now.
The only console that could run 60 at the highest fidelity.
I will be playing it on that console if that is the case. I'm not going to lie to you, bro.
I'm going to say this. Whoever gets the marketing wins. I don't care what it runs like on your machine.
Yeah.
If Xbox gets that marketing and you can put Call of Duty on the sticker on the box with Grand Theft Auto and Starfield and Baldur's Gate and Game Pass at that same time, you might as well take that PlayStation up, wrap it up with a doobie and chuck it in the bushes. Because y'all deaf will be in 2025. That will be it. So you better hope Jim puts some stimulus package away to get that Grand Theft Auto 6, because if y'all don't get that marketing, it's curtains, guys.
Yeah, I mean, GTA is at a point. I don't think they could just be like F both of y'all.
Yeah, they don't even need. They're like, we're so
it's free money. It's free money, bro.
True, but who got enough bag for that?
Microsoft, dude, they just spent 70.
True. All right.
You know who don't got enough money for it.
All right. Fair enough. But we do
and
know.
What does marketing entail?
Right.
Yeah,
what does it mean?
When we talk about it, like, you see how these dudes said Blade and is on Xbox, right? And dudes is like, did they say it's on Xbox? I don't know. Well, now when they say Grand Theft Auto 6 is on Xbox, oh, you guys gonna be like, oh, snap, he said it. They putting the foot on their neck.
Yo, ahead.
That's what we want the marketer for. Just for you soft jellyback dudes.
In this unlikely scenario.
Okay.
We'll see. I don't know what's going to happen.
I've been right.
Yeah, he has been. I mean, look, I'll jump in if you finish.
I'm done.
Yeah, now look, gotta give Sav his props, man. Rockstar, man.
Crazy.
Levels to this. There is levels to this. Like, it is stunning how it looks. It is the sheer
You know why
scope.
he got that face?
Why you got that face?
Because he know that tech is going to be put in that Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, for
2.
sure.
Three or the remake?
The remake, yeah.
You know what it is? You know what it is, the confidence in them? Is because when they show you this, they don't have, like I said, they don't have a need to show you the vertical slice. They're showing you the game. And then you let the digital foundry go in and break it down. It's like, oh, this much of it is like real time. Like, this could be gameplay. This could be a cut scene where they smooth it out a little bit, but it's all in game engine, and some of it is straight up gameplay. They never lie to you. They never lie to you.
Anything that you like, I saw that beach scene. You know, it was like, oh my God, all the density of the people, the detail. You saw the chunky girls, the thick girls with the tattoos.
Twerk
that I'm looking in the back. Oh, shout out to the twerk. God bless them. They out here doing the Lord's work.
On
they
top
out
of
here,
the
Rockstar,
going down the
twerk
block.
physics. You out here doing the Lord's work. Like each and every developer who worked hard on this. Clearly, shout out to RDC.
Very clearly.
Yeah, very clearly. They worked very hard.
They got
on
the
this.
horse balls team on the.
Oh man, they out here doing the Lord's work. And
people
look,
that
Addict.
you know what's funny is like the people attacking them for doing it. It's like,
listen.
in case you ain't noticed, GTA is supposed to be a parody of America.
Yes,
like,
and that's
it's common for them. It's like, look, like I don't, and then you got like an adjacent people saying like they've gone woke too, and it's like, what do you mean?
Oh,
like
a female protagonist.
People are just throwing that everywhere. It's like, look,
I think
dude,
it's Bonnie
relax.
and Clyde. I
It's
don't
Bonnie
think
and Clyde. It's Bonnie and Clyde.
I don't think it's a female protagonist.
Lucia.
Oh, Lucia, yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, no doubt.
Put that mask on.
Let's go get that work. Here's the
Yeah.
thing. The Addict said it perfectly. The reason why I love Rockstar when it comes to GTA, even though I am not a GTA dude like they like Addict, I was just teasing them because I'm the same way. What it is, their worlds are so immersive, so I end up not doing the main story and just getting distracted. I just freeze up. I'm so overwhelmed with all the systems and the beauty that's going on. You can literally do side games and be immersed in these things forever.
Yep.
But the beauty
So
of
how CJ was diesel.
Brew, yeah, remember he was brawling. He definitely getting his beef.
I was on the bench.
Facts. I remember that. So the thing is, where Addict is right is, I love, and King, what you're saying, their creative expression to say you can't tell us how to make our games. Yep. We are going to take the creative expression and the freedom to give a snapshot of what we feel the world is right now. And what I love about them is they take from real media kind of events that has happened. This is the most Florida game I have ever seen. And what's funny is like, it's a lot of King and all the Lords know. You know, I got a lot of synergy to Florida recently, so it's like seeing it. I'm like, yep, that's it. And every group gets to smoke. Every group gets to smoke. It don't matter what your ethnicity, your background, where y'all from. Everybody gets to smoke in the most parody way, but it's accurate because you like, someone had a news shot of every thing that they took from real, even from the guy pulling the crocodile out. Somebody had the City Girls, remember? What was their main record? They had that record. I forgot what that record was.
Hot Girl Summer.
Yeah, Hot Girl, whatever. They had, like, everybody's getting in there, shout out my backwoods, Caucasian, everyone's getting it. So, I love the fact that they are consistent on their message every GTA, and this is why people love it. This is why the millions, the billions go for it. This game is one of the most controversial games from the violence and from the depiction standpoint. But this is why I love devs allowed to do their vision how they do it. And the people speak. Because this, to King's point about like how maybe he not be satisfied with MCU or certain things with messages agenda, they are going to make this game the way they want to make it. And they're getting rewarded because the people agree this is what's up. But I'll let y'all jump in because I want to jump in. I think Addict would jump in.
I just wanted to say that it's so dope that they said you're gonna buy this anyway.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it don't matter. That's the thing, and like you said, it's immune to all of this.
Yes.
There's some of this conversation that's been going on online about, to Addict's point, the wokeness or whatever, right? Some people saying like, oh, all of that Florida man stuff, all that stuff is like, oh, yeah, that's not what Florida is right now. And people started talking about the politics of stuff of like, oh, Florida really is like in a crazy state right now where, they're blocking immigrants and trying to kick out things of that nature.
Have you guys...
Why don't you have... When did people stop having fun and stop? Like, I've always been of the mind that stereotypes exist because they're this close to reality, right? It could be an exaggeration, but they're this close to reality. And to me, GTA games always remind me that we need to laugh at ourselves and look in the mirror and laugh at ourselves sometimes and not take ourselves so seriously.
It's a timepiece of what's going on.
It's a snapshot.
It's a snapshot.
Yeah. And it's their exaggeration of that snapshot, that moment in time, right? And at the same time, you will always find within that something with cultural relevance today. These guys are very smart. They spend years and years and years building this out to give you something that is a sarcastic.
Yes, twerking on a car was crazy.
Exactly. Take on what. And the funny thing about it is that the heads of this are British guys, right? So it's the Brits take on
how they look at America on some levels, right?
Yeah,
that's what it is. It would be like Silver Surfer coming to Earth. Oh, this is what y'all be doing.
Oh, this is what y'all doing. Exactly.
Addict, sorry.
Like let's have fun. Let's stop and not be so serious and have fun.
I interrupt. Addict was gonna jump in real quick.
Yeah, Have you guys seen the bingo cards things people have been doing recently? Like at an event, they'll have like a bingo card. They'll have like guesses what they think is going to be at the event, and the goal is to like do it like you would actually try to win bingo. Where it's like straight line or straight down. I bet you Rockstar has a bingo card on woke, not Florida. Like they got like they're all in this giant bingo on the wall. It's like, no, I seen that. Bring it up then, prove it.
I guarantee you, all of that stuff you're gonna find some missions in there address all that stuff in a funny way that you should look at and laugh at to see how stupid human beings
I saw
Rockstar is the type of person to make a mission about a company trying to control another company in its quote unquote wokeness.
what I saw in Spider-Man, it was a side mission where Miles had to help a student talk to somebody for homecoming.
Yep. I remember.
And I saw people refuse to do that mission.
Oh, wow.
Because they were either against a certain demographic,
I know what you're talking about,
or they had certain insecurities within themselves.
Right.
Right? And this is what I said. This is a video game. Right? I don't care. There's no stance to have. Like, this is not real characters. This is not real stuff happening. How are you offended? Like, how are you offended? And then, if you don't do that mission, because that's the last mission, you don't get the suit. It's a suit unlocked after that. So it's dudes that's running around there with half a game because in their head, they're offended. If you are offended and you put up that woke crap talking about, oh, Grand Theft is woke, I don't like twerking on cars, I didn't like how they depicted the black people, I didn't like how they had the white girl over there with the Karen stuff, we should not be laughing. You need to go away.
Yeah, don't be offended for me, please.
I just look at it as just not
my
for you.
70 gonna be lit.
Look, it's just not for you.
Funny?
That's just how I look at it. It's
you know what's funny? I think after Hogwarts Legacy, people on the internet need to realize
good point.
If you push too much, it's going to backfire.
Good point.
It's going to triple the sales.
opposite, and not, look at the views. Look at the reaction. The gamers are saying, this is what we want. We don't want certain other things. And it's a direct reflection of that. They like, stop trying to do that in our medium. And it's a pushback. I agree.
You know what's sad? You know what's sad? The Ballad of Gay Tony couldn't be named that.
Yes, I remember that. You're right.
It couldn't be named that.
It couldn't be named that now. We didn't think nothing of it back then.
Anything of it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And brought it.
Yeah.
I love that DLC.
Hell yeah, it was dope.
It was fire.
So the thought process with how far we have fallen as a people in a short period of time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't even want to hear. Listen. Yeah. My $70 is lit, like lit.
And if they ask me for 100, I'll still
stop that.
We're not gonna do that.
Stop.
But I will.
Clip you and use
they're
that.
Gonna clip you and use it. But I will say, like, again, I'm always about creative expression and allowing the devs to create the vision they want, however they want to work. And the cops agree. So we're gonna move on. Unless y'all get into the
They always run your area.
Last thing, shout out to Florida Joker trying to get his bag. It ain't happening,
he was crazy.
It ain't. Ask Lindsay Lohan. It ain't happening.
It ain't happening, fam.
He was like, they ripped me off. Man, get out of here.
Get out of here. You done, Shaun.
He doesn't have a big enough bank account to take them to court.
Yeah, if you're lucky, they might give you a copy of the game. They'd be happy with that.
Be happy with that.